Today we are cleaning up Chevy Impala cylinder heads. These are actually off a 307 cubic inch motor, which is a 5 litre. I'm going to be building 327, which is a 5.3. We're going to be using these heads. They're completely interchangeable. It's the same part from the factory. These ones have been sitting around for about 2 years. Before that they were on a running engine. There's nothing wrong with them. So we're just doing a little clean up, getting rid of all the, for example, that's the gasket with way too much adhesive stuck on it. It's done. And here's one I've started on, which looks a lot better than what we have here. So basically just cleaning up all the metal surfaces, getting all of the carbon built up out of there, and then we'll put a nice protective layer on to stop them from rusting anymore. We're using a trusty drill bit and some wire brushes. I've just picked this up today. It's an amazing deal, $29 for a cordless drill. Fucking sick. It's probably going to break soon, but for now it's doing a really good job. So that's today's mission, and we'll keep you posted. Right, so the first step, like I said, there is way too much adhesive on this gasket. So that's this blue stuff here. That's actually used to replace gaskets, but they've used a gasket and that as well. So we've got way too much crap on here, and we're just going to scrape that off. This is a specific gasket removing tool. It's a soft metal, so it won't damage anything we've got going here. And it's got a little bit of a sharp edge on it. And that just cleans that right off. Super easy. And because this is silicone, it just comes off in nice chunks. So that's the first step. We're just going around all the edge. Luckily that's only on the valve cover gasket.
Oh yeah, also can you explain what this is that's right there?
No, I don't know what that is. That is meant to be... Oh, there you go, look at that. There you go. Fixed. That is corrosion, is what that is.
Ah, so that's probably the end that was in the water.
Yep, well yeah, this is your water passageway that sends water in to cool all the cylinder head. But that has just been poorly maintained. So that's meant to look like that. There we go.
So do you think that's the same on the other one?
It probably is, yeah, which is meant to look more like this.
So let's show them what the other one looked like.
Oh, the other one, yes.
Yeah, so the other one, yeah, it also has the same thing.
Yes, but it's meant to look more like that, where it is not full of stuff.
So hopefully that, next time you see, that will look like this. No, this will look like that.
Yeah, we don't want to get that dirty again.
Yeah, solid plan. So
step one.
We'll just put that.
Oh yeah.
Protect that thing. Really?
Yeah, that's a clip.
Yep.
Alright, so we've gotten most of the big bits of gasket off. These are the ugly bits and pieces. But because cast iron is very rough in its material, you can still see there's a lot of little blue bits in there. And we can't get them off with a scraper, so that's when we turn to the... but of course, always put on your eye protection, because time you spend in hospital is time you spend not fixing things. So, on with it. And I'm going to change wheels on that because that one is the wrong for this job. This one. And because this just has a crap load of little wire brushes, it gets into all the tiny little holes that the other stuff doesn't. And you see there, no more blue. And it's actually starting to show up a bit of actual metal there. Getting rid of all the black paint and 40 years of whatever else happens. And I'll just run that all the way around the outside, and then we'll start on the face here. For the intake manifold, I've done the same here. I've scraped off all the bits of gasket, which you can see lying along there, and then we'll grind it back to proper bare metal, and it'll look nice and shiny. Alright, so now we're moving on to the cylinder head mating surface. So if you come down here, we've got all your intake and exhaust valves going on. This will get more seriously cleaned later. I'll have to actually take it apart. But I need a valve spring compressor for that to take the valve springs out, and we can pop the valves out and clean all around these edges in here. So for now we're just doing the surfaces where you can see the imprint of the head gasket there, and some leftover engine paint and usual crap. So we get that cleaned up, and just spark plugs and everything, and then another step done. Just got all the front finished, looking shiny. Probably still get a little bit more off that as well. But for now, we're doing the valves, and now let's back to the dirty work. So most of this is carbon build-up from when the engine is running, so it comes off quite easy. And I'll probably also run a bit of cleaner on there as well, just to speed things up. I'm using brake cleaner because it evaporates, leaves nothing behind, and because these are cast iron cylinder heads, I don't have to worry about any damage to them because they're stronger than any brake cleaners. So we won't have any issues, and because these still won't be used for a while, doesn't matter if there's any residue or anything left over. We can get aggressive on them. I've got another smaller wheel as well to get onto there. But like I said, this will be more detail cleaned once we get the valves out. I need to get another tool for that. It's looking alright.
2 down, 2 more to go.
Lots more to go. What's a mess? What's a mess? Actually, I figured these out. These are 1967 heads. So they're actually very close to my car. Only
Nice.
52 years old.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everything has to be ended with. Just everything. Stop messing around. Just another 3 hours of this and Bob's your auntie. Alright, so as we can see, this is looking a lot better. We've gotten off all that blue marking from the head gasket, all the carbon. I haven't completely done in here, but like I said, that I can do it a lot better once we get the valves out and do a proper cleanup of that. And I'll probably have to do a small valve grind on there to get them more smooth again. So the next step, because this is all bare metal and I live on the coast, we don't want that to rust. So I'm just going to, for now, lay down a layer of WD-40. It's just a protective layer. It'll help us stop it rusting, and then I'm going to get some proper stuff later on. But this will do for the next few days. Just on the bare metal surfaces. That'll just sit on there, keep that from rusting straight away. And then what we can do, is the same along the top here. Try and wipe it down before I do that. This is the intake side. And I'll do the same on the exhaust as well, but I'll need my cameraman to help me put this over first. But that's what we've got for now. Later on we'll get these valves taken out, clean all under there, take off the rockers, And then these valves can just be tidied up. Like I said, these were working heads, so there's nothing wrong with them. But yeah, victory for today.
On the table for me.
Do you want to
Yeah.
put some shades?
Yep. I just realised that.
Yeah.
Ah. Sacrifices I make.
Was that recording the whole time?
Yes.
I think we just found our end of